Okay, welcome to Free of Talking Taste with your host Brandon Bass, my co-host Mr. Cerebral, and my special guest Etwan Moore. Welcome. So, when it comes to taste, what's your thing when it comes to taste? What comes to mind when I say taste?
Taste. Really, first thing come to me, like my taste is like my style, what I prefer, my preference.
Okay.
My preference of what depends what we tasting. If we tasting food, I mean, you tasting a drink, you're tasting style, you're tasting, I don't know, just tasting color. So I just think like your preference, like, you know what I'm saying, your twist, your mix, whatever you put on it.
That's why I started the podcast, Talking Taste. I wanted to have that kind of range.
Okay.
And I like how you look at it. You know,
Yeah.
so we're going to start this first quarter off
Okay.
with a game called Like This or Like That.
Okay. Then we starting off with it early, huh?
We're going to start, we're gonna start
Usually
early.
get into it later. You starting off hot.
Off the top right now. And we're going to talk about, the first quarter going to be about, basketball, your favorite hoopers.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna present, we're gonna throw two ball players at you and you choose.
All right, that's the bet.
Let's go, TJ.
All right, so the first one, Kyrie or AI?
Ooh, man, I know you guys gonna hit me with some heat. Okay, so which one I think better, or which one I just like more? Which one is
Both. We want to hear both. Give me however you feel about those two players.
Oh man, both of them so similar. Like you can see, when you watch Kyrie and you see AI, you could tell that, you know what I'm saying, he been raised and he done studied and he watched his moves and, you know what I'm saying, just his tenacity on the court. But I mean, for us, just AI, just watching him, just growing up, like, man, I used to wear 2 rubber bands and hoop when I'm outside just because AI did it, arm sleeve, you know what I'm saying, just because of him. So that's his influence, you know what I'm saying, being able to look up to him. I probably have to choose AI, but Kyrie a beast, though. Kyrie like that. We the same draft class, and he tough. I mean, I've been playing against him for the last 11 years I played in the league, so he tough. But I have to go with AI just because, you know what I'm saying, he like, for us, for my generation, he like one of the godfathers, so I have to go AI.
And one-on-one, who you got winning?
One-on-one?
Yes, who you got winning?
Ooh. That's tough. That one-on-one, I got to see. Like,
that's
that's only one. That's one of the ones. Like, unless you like unless it happens, like
you gotta see
you gonna argue either way. You gonna be like, oh man, Kyrie a little taller, Kyrie play a little bit more deep, and you like AI faster. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna you got arguments either way. That's one of the ones. I gotta be there. I want a front row seat too.
Me too.
I'll pay to see that. That'd be a ticket. That'd have been a ticket. I'd have paid to see that. But
That's the one.
that's a tough one. I don't know. One-on-one, though, I probably go with Kyrie, though. I might go with Kyrie.
Because?
Only just because he a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, one-on-one, you got to have a little bit more size. I mean, even though AI a dog, but I don't know, I'd probably go out Kyrie one-on-one.
Kyrie one-on-one? Okay. I ain't mad at that.
What else you got?
I ain't mad at
Well,
that.
who y'all got? Hold on.
Me?
Who you got?
The question's for you.
All right.
But I would
You
say,
got one-on-one.
I didn't play against AI a lot. I played against him a few years.
Right. That was on his end, on the tail end of it.
But I played against Kyrie a lot. And I remember when Kyrie first came to the league, I used to tell him, bro, I used to tell him, like, when I see him, bro, you got everything, bro.
Right.
Because I remember one game where I was in Boston and we was going to Boston and I remember Rondo. This is the first game Rondo attacked the game aggressive offensively.
Hey, but I'm going to cut you off. We're going to have to cut you off right there.
Okay.
The first time we came in the same year,
Oh, you
draft
remember that?
class,
You remember-
and the very first game, Kyrie came and played in Boston.
Oh, in Boston? Okay.
Yeah, I got I started getting a little run. I don't know why. Somebody got hurt or something. I started getting a little tick.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Avery
Me and
Avery Bradley was guarding him. I don't know. Somehow we kept getting matched up with him.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the first time He was getting up. We couldn't stop. We like, damn, he got ripped through. He faking.
He cooked.
We
bro.
like, man, we ain't know he was like that. Like, we definitely know. We found out real quick, though.
So that's the game where I realized that he was nice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I was like, young fella, nice, bro.
Right.
But when we got to Cleveland, do you remember when we went to Cleveland?
Oh, yeah.
So Rondo started
Yeah,
the game off aggressive,
Yep.
attacking the basket. You know, Rondo usually gonna get everybody else
Right.
involved
Get everybody up.
and kind of get his offense going, like, you know, throughout the course of the game.
Right.
But he attacked because I felt like after the game, I felt like he kind of knew Kyrie was gonna come at him.
Right.
And that game, Kyrie showed me that he could do everything. Right? He could post up.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He could get to the basket.
He was getting to it.
Right? He could shoot the tray ball.
Getting
He
to
could,
it.
you know, he crazy in pick and roll. Cause I felt like I was one of the top defenders in pick and roll, and he made me he made me do some stuff in the pick and roll.
I'm
bro.
already knowing.
So, if I had to pick between those two, man, I love AI, bro. But the fact that I ain't played so many games with AI, I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
Okay, girl.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
Okay.
You know.
You can't lose either way. So
Either way, you
ain't
can't
no wrong.
lose.
Ain't no wrong answer to that. one.
But the cultural impact on the game on the court and off is AI for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure AI. But yeah, what's the next one?
All right.
Next one. Bird or Magic?
Bird or Magic? Man, Bird or Magic? Damn, you asked me all the tough ones. Me personally, I probably like Magic better just because his game, you know, all the passing, big point guard. I thought when I was hooping, when I was younger, I thought I was gonna be 6'7", but I only stopped at 6'4". I'm like, man, I'll be a big guard, pass and do all that fancy tricks. So just the style of the game. But Bird was cold though. But Bird was nice.
Was you
I
going
probably say
Magic?
Magic. I probably say Magic.
Okay.
Got anything with that?
Do I got
We
anything
gotta
for
hear
that?
who you pick, B.
I mean, that was a little before my time. I felt like I ain't watched so many games of them.
All right.
But if I had to choose, man, like I'm probably gonna go with Magic, bro. A
Hey,
6'9" point.
But
that
I
can
would,
play
but
every
I
position.
would say this though,
All
like
right.
people like all the time be like, cause ex players playing today and could dudes today play back in the day and all that. I mean, I went back and this was my agent, Mark Bartelstein, bro. This was like 2 years ago. And he's like, man, I want you to watch these clips. I want you to watch these games. And he was showing me like the Celtics, like in '87. And I was watching Bird. I'm like, man, I did not know he was that
He was
good.
that nice,
I thought
right?
he was just a shooter. Man, I didn't know he can handle. I didn't know he rebound like that. I didn't know he can pass. I'm like, man, if there's anybody that today, like, he'll be nice, like today he'll be cold. You know what I'm saying?
And I heard he
three,
was shit talker.
3, 4, tough.
Yeah.
He could do everything. I feel like he one of the few people like that played back in the day that today if he played, you'd be like, damn, he nice.
He nice,
He'd
right?
be like that.
Crazy
Yeah.
work ethic too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah. I heard he used
Tough.
to do like crazy like workouts like before games in the garden.
Right.
So,
Oh yeah, he was different for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely different. So
and those guys both game changers too. Like I feel like Magic and Bird was kind of those guys that made you want to watch the NBA.
oh yeah, they took over the '80s.
Yeah, you know
They
what I'm
took
saying?
over the whole '80s. Like the
Um,
'80s was theirs. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It wasn't no debate about that.
Right.
They let it be known too, though. They
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, this ours. Our league ours. Like when you watch those at the they talk about the Dream Team and all that. They're like, all right, Mike, it's your turn. It's handed to you.
Right.
But basically saying it's really been ours. It's been our shit, really. Like it's been ours. Like all right, now it's your turn. But yeah, they'll let you know about it too. That's one thing I do like about older basketball players. They weren't scared to be like, you know what I'm saying? Had that chip on their shoulder. Not trying to be politically correct all the time, just being themselves. So
So who you
I
got?
appreciate that.
Magic or Bird?
I'm taking Magic
Take
just
Magic.
because
All
of me.
right.
I thought I was gonna be a 6'7" guard, so that's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? So all that little fanciness and passes behind the back and all that.
Right.
Like when I was younger, I used to want to do all the tricks and stuff. So
Sure.
I just say that just because of that.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, man.
Magic. All right.
All right.
So our next
What
one,
we got?
Chris Paul or Dame Lillard?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
But I got a feeling I know who you gonna go with. But let's hear it.
I know who.
Man, so let me tell you something. I'm glad we on that. Like, Dame is one of the few people that I was a fan of while playing the game. Like, so I saw his story and I knew it. And so, like, me, like, seeing his upbringing and stuff was always kind of similar to mine. And I'm like, damn, I'm saying, I really messed with it. He came up, wasn't known, was an underdog, and I'm saying, fought his way through everything. And even to be an all-star, it took him, years to be an all-star. He averaging 25 and killing people.
Yeah.
So I always mess with his story. I couldn't let him know that. Playing against him, I couldn't never let him know, man. But I was always a fan from afar. He's one of the few people that I'm like, dang, man, what I'm saying? Like, we was on the same team. I could see us, like, being cool or kicking it. But that's tough. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. I played with CP3, floor general. It's crazy because they two different players.
Yep.
I feel like Dame more score first, CP more, like, control the game.
But you gotta choose.
I got to choose one? Damn.
You gotta choose one.
Who I like better? Damn, I don't know. I mean, I played with CP, so I get CP tonight just because he was my teammate before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give
That's
him a nod because I know him. Probably
But that's
more
politically
than,
correct.
Probably because I know
It's
him more.
politically correct.
No, that ain't politically correct.
Let me tell you why.
That's a biased answer. They ain't politically correct.
Okay, let's say it's biased, right?
That ain't
So
biased.
I know that
But you know.
I know that you really want Dame because it's basically you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mess with Dame
But
heavy. It's
TJ
just kind of tough.
But TJ would choose Chris Paul without a doubt.
You say without a doubt.
Yeah, because
Nah.
but the reason why, because you a two,
Right.
or you like a combo.
Yeah.
You feel me? And Dame is
Right,
more
right.
like a combo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And TJ a floor general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they ain't politically correct. It's just tough. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, that's where y'all put
I
them
mean-
to
I
because you
mean-
know it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but they
It's gonna
both
lead